5 ways to improve your Logic Pro X workflow. Number 1, Logic Pro's got this cool feature where you can press play, mess about on the keys, and it's going to record it for you in the background without you having to hit the actual record button. So if you're a bit like me, when you press the record button and you try to play your piece in and you fluff it, you don't have to add that pressure on. You can just press play. Here's an example. Whoa, why is it so dark? So here's an example. We'll press play and watch Logic do its thing. Press play. Press Shift and R, voila. Logic's gonna sport that up for you. Recorded it in the background so you don't have to press record all the time. You can just have it running through, and that's going to help to speed up your workflow. So the second way to speed up your workflow in Logic Pro X is your tools, the tools that you use, the pointer tool and the marquee tool. The marquee tool, I've done a whole video on why I use the marquee tool, and you should try it too as well. You'll see the benefits of using it. But with the marquee tool, it allows you to do so much. So you need to make sure that your marquee tool is second in command. What it allows you to do is use it as a playhead from any point. In your edit window, you can create a selection and delete if you want to. You can create a selection, press Command and U. Sorry, you get Command and U, and that will make a new selection for your locators. So you can just loop that. You can also use it for cut and gain in your vocals. Make a selection, use your gain to pull it up or down. So you can use it as an editing tool as well. So it's got a lot of uses. I find by having that as my second in command, it just helps to speed up my workflow. So that's the second tip for you to speed up your workflow. Help to speed up your workflow. So the third thing is saving presets and channel strip settings. Saving presets in your favorite synth, soft synth that you use, and also when you come to mixing. For example, when I'm mixing an artist and I know they're going to come back for more mixes, and I've created a nice little plugin chain, and I can just use that I can save that channel strip setting. For example, I can change the channel strip setting here. I like all those plugins I've used, so I know MKid comes back for another mix. I can just save that channel strip setting, and I could use it for other artists. Maybe swap out 1 or 2 plugins, go to setting, choose save channel strip setting as you've seen, and just give it a name. So I'm just going to name this MKid. Main vocals, yeah, main vocal pre. Yeah, let's save it as main vocal pre. And I know so by doing that, it saves a lot of time as well. I mean, you don't always, you might not use all the plugins that's in there, but at least it gives you a head start to get something done as quick as possible. You can turn them all off if you want, keep them all on. It's entirely up to you. So that's the third way. The fourth way of speeding up your workflow is saving templates. If you don't know how to create templates, I've got a whole video on how to create templates. Can't tell you how much this is going to speed up your workflow. They're not for everyone, but I notice it for myself, when I've got templates, I can get stuff done quicker. So that's the fourth way of speeding up your workflow. The fifth way now to speed up your workflow is to customize your toolbar. I get projects sent to me all the time, and the toolbar is just a basic toolbar, and I understand that they don't really use Logic as much. So this is probably the reason why the toolbar isn't customized. So to customize your toolbar, you just click in the grey space up at the top of Logic, click customize, and just choose whatever you want to have on your toolbar. So I like to have the low latency on. I like to have my pre-fade and metering on. I like to have the auto punch and also replace. Click, just small things, because I know that the basic toolbar is not really that good. Don't really look good. It doesn't give you that much to look at. I like to see the tempo. I want to see the time signature. I want to see the locators. You know, just little things like that. So if you've got that, by having that, let's come at that. So by having that, you can either, if you're not too sure about the shortcuts, you can just click at the top of your toolbar. You've got your loop section on. You've got your pre-fade and metering on. You got your solo. You can solo at the top there if you wanted to. You can turn on your latency, pre-faded metering, your auto punch, your click. If you don't know the shortcuts for that, then it's going to help to speed up your workflow. You can see maybe you've pressed something and you don't realize, you don't know what you've pressed, then you can see it in your toolbar. You can see what your tempo is. You can see if you want to keep the tempo, the time signature, the CPU usage, like if you're maxing out your CPU and you're glitching everything, you can just see what's going on. Maybe turn a plugin off and see which one is causing you the most problems. So if you've enjoyed this video, be sure to watch the next video because I know you're going to like that one. Appreciate you watching.